Bet your bottom dollar. We go with a scraper.
The car won't start again.
Have a little competition between yourselves. Never stick your fingers up at the auctioneer.
I found him. He's in the workshop, moving boxes.
The header tank has turned up for the Vectra. Right then.
Right said Fred.
It's Tuesday. We're back on the pitch. We had an eventful night last night. It was quite funny, to be fair.
Cold, but funny.
Yeah, it was a good crack. We spent longer there than what we thought. Considering that car went through first, it was like number 5.
I think we got there originally. We
4
got there
o'clock.
at 4 o'clock.
And I think we was there a couple of hours, like, anyway. But one of them, and that car never showed up until it wasn't online at all. So we never knew that was going through until we stumbled across it. We didn't actually think it was up for sale, did we? At first, we was just joking.
No, it was just chilling by itself in the corner.
Yeah.
Hello, can I help?
Hi Sarah, it's Scott from Warrington. How are you doing? Okay?
I'm alright, are you?
Yeah, good, thank you. Good.
We don't know what the history is with this.
Oh, was you recording that?
Yeah.
Oh. What an idiot. Did he give himself ink poisoning? Ink poisoning for Christmas? What a present to myself, eh?
Tattooed your lip. Right. So, answers in the comments. What have we done? What have we done?
What's
We bought
Greg done?
2006 Vectra, for God's sake. I had one of them when I was about 20 years old.
That was a while ago.
Yeah, it was.
I know, that's what I said.
But it looked very clean condition. Put this, right, I'm going to give you the picture now. I want the answers in the comments. Right, the car's got 3 new tyres on it. It had an MOT that very day and it passed.
Yeah.
With 2 minimal advisories.
The advisories were brake pads,
Discs.
2 front discs,
Yeah.
and a tyre, which was the back driver's side tyre, wasn't it, that
Yeah.
you checked?
Everything else was mint on it. Went straight through. When we come to buying it, which I knew, I seen it as it was going through, the coolant light was on. But I still took the risk. I wouldn't have took the risk if it went any higher than what it did. But we actually won the car for $650 plus fees, which come to £740. What's that? What you pointing at?
Mine's touchscreen.
One or 2 eyes.
Vehicle school.
Vehicle school.
Yeah, I tried it up this morning.
Has that gone in the right place?
Yes.
Oh, that's very good of them. The coolant light was on. We picked the car up, drove it round to the front of the auction house, so under a street lamp, because it was absolutely pitch black, tipping it down a rain. Had a look at the coolant bottle, and it was low. It was about that much low. The colour was alright-ish, but it looked like it definitely needed a coolant change. It looked a little bit rusty, but that could be standard of a car of that age, especially if they haven't been putting the right coolant in. Like myself, because I'm just going to put some water in. But we are going to change it. We are going to change the coolant if it is worth changing, and it is not a serious issue. If it is that, then sound all well and good. Could it be the head gasket? Would they have bothered MOTing it and everything if the head gasket was gone? Personally, I wouldn't. I'd just dump it. I wouldn't even try and put it for an MOT. I'm still just taking a chance to see if he did.
Maybe.
Don't know. Put the answers in the comments.
There was interest in it
What do you mean?
when we were.
Well, people bid it.
Yeah,
They bid it up to 600. I went 650. Then no one
Yeah,
else
you
went
let them
above
do
that.
their bidding between each other, and then
Just
the
waited
last
till the
minute,
end.
you just
Just as he was going to drop down the hammer, I
stuck
just
your finger up.
stuck my fingers up.
No.
No?
No.
And, never stick your fingers up at the auctioneer.
It was a
Right.
different auctioneer this time,
It
wasn't
was a different auctioneer
They
I've not
didn't
seen
tell you
before.
off this time. Normally you get told off.
Yeah, the other one tells me off. Let's see the answers in the comments. What you think's wrong with that car? We'll have a little competition between yourselves. If there is anything wrong with it, I don't know. We'll see. We haven't picked it up yet. It's still Tuesday morning. We're not going down there till later. Have a little competition between yourselves. Today then, I've been editing this morning. I've been doing the video for this evening, which you would have already seen. And this should be a funny one. What else are we doing today? I'm meant to be changing the leisure battery, but I keep procrastinating because it's tipping it down my rain and I can't be bothered getting wet and cold. And what else was there, Sarah?
Yeah.
We've got to run through the Auto Trader and eBay ads, make sure we put them on correctly and filled in all the
Yeah, I've had a quick look,
auto.
but there's a few things that I'm
Unsure
unsure
about.
of, and I didn't want to distract you while you was editing.
I had two dartboards, picture me on the one, picture you on the other, and then when someone says something they don't like and upsets them, you can just throw it at the dartboard. So, we're moving forward. We're going to sort all the adverts out today. We're not looking at any auctions at the minute, one step at a time. We were meant to be going to BCA this Friday, but, which is today, the day that you're watching this, was meant to be at BCA. I'm not sure we've gone. If we go, we go. If we don't, we don't. But they are doing a first open live viewing at BCA Nottingham, and I believe that's since COVID. But that is open to the public as well, public and trade. So you are going to probably not get some decent prices there because public pay a lot more than trade.
So as you've seen on the last couple of videos, we have got a mini valeting kit out for sale. It's currently on eBay, isn't it? If you do want one and you haven't got an eBay account, then just contact us directly, either through WhatsApp or the email address, which are both in the description, and then we can get it all packed up and sent out to you.
Yeah.
I've got to wait because I'm a bit thirsty.
And at the minute we can still get it there before Christmas.
Yeah, so it's a great Christmas present for anybody that likes to...
Don't leave it too late because then the Christmas post and that. So you've probably only literally got one more week left because this will be Friday. This is Friday's video.
Yeah, don't leave it too late because then you always get Royal Mail that say that they're bombarded with deliveries and that it's not going to get there before Christmas. So get your orders in now.
Say it by the bell. No, it's not Screech. Alright, Mum.
Alright, how are you?
How's it going?
It's not. The car won't start again.
Jazz 2000 on the way.
So the plan of action is Greg's gone down to recover the Mini and his mum. She's going to bring it back here. Then I've got to head off and go and pick up a battery and bring it back whilst Greg takes the old battery out so he can replace it with the new battery. The next time you'll see us is when we're heading down to go and pick the Vauxhall Vectra up to see whether we can get that back and whether it's as straightforward as what we think it is.
Yes.
You know you're on 5% battery?
No.
You are?
No way.
Yep.
How does that work?
I don't know, Greg, but I've just looked.
Right, we're back here quickly. I better be quick because the battery's running low. Back here to pick the beast up. God knows what's going to happen. So I'm going to save the battery, get the bonnet popped up and get it fired up quickly and see what happens. That's all I can say. But battery's running out. Right, so it's a moment of truth. We're in the Vectra, heading home. We didn't let it run up because I don't believe that it's a temperature problem. I think that maybe a sensor problem more than anything at this stage. So I'm going to plug it in when we get back, see what happens. Also, by the time I get back, I'll know whether it's overheated or not because it's about 7 miles away. So we will see what happens. Fingers crossed, wish us luck, and we'll see you in the morning.
Giving up your dreams to your silly demons. We're diamonds in the dust, so why can't you see it?
I've got to order a rocker cover gasket or a cam cover gasket for the Vectra, but I'm not going to order that until I've done all my other checks on it to make sure that it's going to be alright.
What checks are you going to do on it?
Well, I've got to make sure it's not going to overheat still. I'll top it up with oil. There is an oil leak I found at the front on the cam cover, which isn't a massive job, is it? It's just I'll see if I can order that gasket though itself. I bet I can't, so I've probably got to order a headset Bet you £1 to $1 or something. Bet your bottom dollar that it's that I'm gonna have to order a load of full headset, but I don't know, maybe not. I think it's a rubber gasket on them. I remember doing it before. It's a rubber. I thought it was a rubber seal. I don't think it's a paper one. But anyway, it's leaking out of there when it gets hot, and it just dribbles down the front of the engine. Now that is sort of leading me to believe that that could be why the coolant temperature light might be on, because the engine thinks it's overheating. Maybe because the oil level's running low. I don't know. Either that or it's the header tank and the sensor, which I might go to the scrapyard and see if I can get one, if they've still got them in the scrapyard. Probably not. But I'm sure I'll get one from somewhere, eBay or something, and test it out. It shouldn't be too expensive. Moving over to this, we've had a great evening last night on the video. Video was out 6 PM last night, and we have had, looking at the stats, 4.1k, 85 comments, and 253 likes. So,
and how many are we off 2,000 subscribers?
And we are now 6. We was 7, but it's now 6. It's changed as we were during this conversation.
As you were waffling.
Yeah, during this conversation we have gained another subscriber. So thank you very much once again to everyone who's given us our support. It's
your support.
Our support. Brilliant.
Yeah, but they're supporting us.
Oh, your support.
Yeah.
Giving your support to us, but to all of us, because then we can make more content, make better content, and then it's something else to watch, isn't it, then on a Tuesday and a Friday.
If we do it on a Tuesday and a Friday, because we don't stick to them days necessarily.
We don't always stick to Tuesday and Friday, but we try to. As long as we've got the content, it's going out. Simple as that. If we're running short, running dry on the content, then
look, it's fresh out there.
It's bloody freezing. It's luckily I got a quick clear.
Who's that crazy woman in there?
It's lucky I got the quick clear windscreen, and I beat Sarah this morning in the C1.
You had a head start.
In the C1, I thought.
Yeah, what did we have? A
107.
No, but you did have a head start because you went out
dark.
before me. I had to put the dog.
Doesn't matter. That thing there just went, and it was thick ice this morning. The back window just disappeared, all the ice off that straight away.
Is it still there?
I was hoping, when I got to the car, I was hoping, is there a quick clear windscreen in this? I hope there is, because I can't be bothered going with a scraper.
You're going to zoom in on that, aren't you?
Maybe. And I'll probably do it again, going grrr, grrr, grrr. I'll go with a scraper. You know that one?
Yeah.
But yeah, and there was them two little beauties there. There was a front and a back bottom.
Was there?
Yeah.
Oh, I only had a back, that's why.
Oh, no wonder you took so long. I had a front and a back.
I didn't want to. Well, I could have got here quicker if I'd have reversed up the road, but it would have been a bit dangerous.
Well, what it does, it's not like the new ones where you press the button and you don't hear nothing, and it just happens. This one, when you press the buttons, it turns all the heaters on.
That's what I did yesterday, and you said stop messing with the buttons, but I didn't. I just pressed the heated windscreen one.
Why would you press that when there was no ice on it?
I just wanted to see. No, yesterday when we went to, not yesterday, the day before when we went to auction, and it was all misted up in there.
Oh, I see.
I just pressed it.
Yeah, but there's no.
And then it just
there's
went.
no mist in there now, so whatever happened then hasn't happened now. And that was sitting outside.
Oh, it's not done that since, has it?
No, so...
When we went to pick it up yesterday, it was clear, wasn't it? There was
no... Whether they cleaned the seats or something, I do not know. But the car wasn't as immaculate as what we first thought. It was bloody dark, right?
And I didn't have my glasses on.
It has been cleaned, or either cleaned or it's been looked after. I mean, I would say it's been looked after.
It's tidy, yeah.
Because the actual outside of the
But when we looked in there
car,
the other day, it was immaculate, wasn't it? And then when we went there yesterday in the light, obviously, you know.
The clutch is good as well. The clutch is right low.
I reckon the auction have got these some special lights that make everything look clean.
Yeah, they always look nice in there. And then you pull them outside and you go, what have I bought? It's like 2 o'clock in the morning when you're taking a bird home.
What?
And you get outside.
More like a man with you.
It's one of them, innit? I don't know. It's one of them. But it looks tidy. It's a Vectra They used to be good cars, so why wouldn't they still be good now? We'll see what happens when I do some more inspections later on today, when the weather gets a little bit warmer, because I'm not going out there like this.
Well, you came back at 2 o'clock this morning. Why do you say such silly things?
Just
Yeah. You know when you go to the toilet and that's what
I'm
happens
not putting that in.
with your mouth?
I'm not putting that in.
Shit.
I'm not putting that in.
What did you just call me?
What you on about? I've only just got here.
Well, you've been in and gone out because you got a cuppa in your hand.
Yeah.
What did you just call me?
I just said, I've got my finger caught in the door.
Do you know what that is? Do you know what that is?
Yeah, door handle.
A karma.
What are you doing there?
It's cold, isn't it?
Was it freezing?
Are you nipping to?
I should have bought my, oh, you idiot. I know you're doing something stupid. No codes. So, I don't think that's an actual fault. Looking at it, oh. I'm gonna go back in for a walk first, and then we can have a chat. Where's she gone now? She's usually hiding somewhere. I was looking under the desk for you.
Was you?
I was like, where the hell's she gone? Huh?
What? Because I hid under the...
Normally you're under the desk hiding.
No, I'm not. I
You
did
are.
it once.
Yeah. She's hiding somewhere usually. Right, come on,
There's
get
not
past
many
her.
places to hide in here.
Well, you manage to find places, don't you?
I'm not going to fit in the flipping drawer, am I?
Probably. Right, so, no error codes. The car isn't actually overheating, but the coolant light is on. So, I'm going to say maybe a sensor issue. The sensor on them is in the header tank.
What's Sophie speaking?
Good morning, it's Greg from Valley Autos. How are you?
Not too bad, thanks. About yourself?
All right, not too bad, thank you. Can I give you a reg, please?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it is BD Bravo Delta
Yeah.
06
Yeah.
TEJ Tango Echo Juliet.
Okay, Vauxhall Vector.
It is, yeah.
Okay, what are we after?
Now, do you sell the cam cover gasket separately?
Got three.
Oh, is it? How much are they?
£13.72.
Okay. Yeah, book us one out then. I'll get down there a bit later to grab it off you.
No problem at all, mate. Thank you.
Thanks a lot then.
Cheers, buddy.
Bye. Bye bye.
So there you go.
Well, there you go. 13 quid.
You should know exactly what you're going to say.
13 quid. You can't moan at that. It's a bit of a. It's not a job, is it? It's a couple of hours, probably an hour. Probably whip it off and.
Does that mean I've got to go on an errand again?
You might have to, sir. I need to pop the bonnet and see what's involved in the job. I don't know whether to start that yet until I've finished the Land Rover, though. That's a problem.
Well, we don't know what time that's coming.
But that might not come till next week.
It did say from today till Tuesday, I think it is. I've actually got another vehicle to put on the Facebook page today.
What have you got?
Sherpa.
Oh yeah, put the Sherpa on. And we also might have a Fiesta van coming in this morning or this afternoon. Don't count your chickens till the hatch, but it's a 2005 plate. Needs a little bit of work doing to it, but we haven't actually bought it yet. But it's coming in. We're going to have a look at it. If it's scrap, then obviously I'm not interested. But apparently it needs a little bit of tidying up, and it would make a good van. It's had a bit of work done to it. Cam belt, water pump. It's had a new sump on there. It's been fully serviced, etc., etc. So I don't know. We'll see what the bodywork's like, because it has got a few advisories for rust on the wings, lower wings, rear part of the one side of the sill. So we'll need to see if that's been done or attempted to be done. But we'll go from there on that one. but we have done a vehicle score on it, and the vehicle score is giving us a score of 523, which is quite a decent score for a car of that age. It has had a few advisories over the years and a few fails, but haven't they all at that age? So we'll see. On closer investigation, we'll know a little bit more. Just pricing something up here. You actually get a Vauxhall Vectra C radiator coolant expansion header tank plus cap and sensor for the Vectra with 2-year warranty for just 23 quid. Now that's like, that could eliminate everything in one go. That it's for 23 quid. What a cheap fix if that is the answer. I'm not going to go ahead just buying things for the sake of it, but you can also tell that it is a popular thing because they've sold 206 of these. So it could be worth a punt. I'm going to go out and check the sensor and make sure it's plugged in properly, and then we can move on from there.
Show us your moves.
No. Tell you what we're going to do now is we need to get down to the merch shop and sort the...
Oh yeah, you've got design and I've got design.
Hoodies out. We're doing a competition amongst you all. I love all these competitions. Right, we're going to do a little competition. Sarah's going to design a hoodie. I'm going to design a hoodie. We're going to show you all the hoodies.
And then you can decide.
And we're going to put it in a poll in the...
But we're not going to tell you whose hoodie's which.
No, we're going to put it in a poll in the... community section. We'll tell you all about it when we're doing it, so you won't miss out. And then you can choose, and the winning one gets put into
production.
Manufacturism. Yeah, it says right, production. Well done, sir. Right, I'm going to battle the cold now. I'm going to get my Eskimo suit on and get out there. Spilt all my coffee down.
It's tea. Flaming nowhere. I think he's got memory loss. You can hear him giggling out there.
You know what this means, don't you?
It's Christmas.
It's a competition time. With it 2000.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's competition time. Get it down in the comments. I want to win, and it has to be in this video, doesn't it? What's the regs there?
Rules and regulations. I'll itch your back, sorry.
Oh, while Sarah's itching her back, I've got to do a shout out to Sam Edge. He's asked for a shout out. So nice one, Sam. Alright, max respect going out to Dave. You've asked for a shout out as well. You know which Dave you are. And thanks for all your comment, and appreciate all them little timeline things that you stick in. I think that's hilarious watching that, because I watch them back as well. Then I go up to it and watch them.
What'd you watch? What'd you watch?
The timelines that Dave sticks in.
Oh yeah.
I want to win.
Comment down below, I want to win, and then we'll get everyone's names into a randomizer like we did last time, and you'll automatically get picked at random, and then just contact us via the contact details in the description. Send us over your address and we'll send it out to you. It's due to be delivered today, Greg.
What is?
FDR 4x4.
The pump.
I think so.
Okay.
Right, so Greg's, I don't actually know where he's gone. I can't see him on the cameras. Oh, look, there's May. But we've received a parcel, so I'm going to open it up and surprise him when he comes in. Right, I've popped it on his chair, so when he does decide to make an appearance, because I don't actually know where he is. He could be asleep somewhere, couldn't he? I think he's asleep in the back of the car. We have an issue. His phone's out there. I found him. He's in the workshop, moving boxes. Right, he's coming in, so we'll see his face. Where have you been?
Over there. I'm trying to find these 1 litre bottles. Can't find them anywhere.
They're in there.
Well, you say that, but I've just been looking for ages.
I wondered where you'd gone.
This is how it all happens. Behind the scenes. What's that down there? The pump. Pump's arrived. Oh, I'm going to get that in now. Tell you what, do you want to watch me put this in? Come on then. There you go, that's all changed over. There's the old one. I'll take that off there because it's going to start leaking diesel everywhere. There's the old one there. There's the new one there.
The camera at you.
The only problem I've got now is, what's my problem?
You got the keys.
I ain't got the bloody keys, have I? We're going to have a warm up. I'm going to have a coffee. Oh, she shut the door on me. Hello?
Hello.
Am I allowed in?
You Brinton.
While Sarah is designing her logo for her merch, we've had a parcel arrive. Arrive. And it is compliments of TOPDON. Thank you, TOPDON. This is the BT100W, which I believe is a wireless battery tester for a 12-volt battery. So I'm not sure how it works yet, but we'll do a little experiment on that either later in this video or on the next one. Right.
Keys.
There is keys. Can you please
Keys and keys.
answers on a postcard? Can you tell me what's going to happen? Right, first of all, we're going to turn the ignition on, turn the immobiliser off. Oh, battery's not on. Right, so ignition on, immobiliser off.
Do you have the steering wheel?
The immobiliser won't go off because it's priming. Does sound a lot better. I can't hear air bubbles. Oh, I can now. That's stopped. That's actually stopped. That's a lot better than what happened before. Right, she's running. Now all we can do now is leave her running for a little bit and see if she cuts out. Isn't it? But I couldn't hear the air bubbles. What I was hearing before was that as it was purging, the air bubbles were going. And you could hear the bubbles in it.
That's not a nose.
You could hear the bubbles in it. Now there's no bubbles. Well, there wasn't. But that would also, like, after about 5 minutes, that would cut out and then struggle to restart. So I'll just leave it idling out there. If it stays all right for 10-15 minutes, I'll leave it. Then I'll take it out for a spin and see what happens. Fingers crossed, eh? Right. So this has been running for 20-25 minutes. Hasn't missed a beat. So I am suggesting, I did put the old fuel pump back in and tried it again once I cleaned it out. Still doing the same, still cutting out. Now, I've swapped the old fuel pump for a new fuel pump, hasn't cut out. So, apart from a road test, I think she's passed my test. Right, it's coming to the draw. The day is coming to a draw. No, the day is drawing to an end. So we've sent off the artwork to the clothing manufacturer to see what they can do in regard to making up some merch for us. Thanks to Gary Clements, who sent over some designs about the merch. He's put this into AI, and he said AI, just not getting it.
AI.
But they're all different ones. I like this one. I do.
AI was which one?
I like that one there. I'm not going to show you because
I can see it in the screen, you idiot.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. Right.
Proud.
I better watch what I'm doing, then, I?
Yeah. See everything on there.
I like this one here. I think that's great, and I like that white and the red. I think that looks really smart. I might actually go with one of them, you know, as well. But as print rather than embroidery.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Too big for embroidery, isn't it?
Yeah. Morning, sir.
Hello.
Thanks for joining us.
Excuse me. I've been up since 5:30.
Right. Today.
Making out like a day just turned up.
Today is Thursday. We never went to auction last night. We lost track. We lost track of the days. We thought it was Tuesday. The days are going that fast. It's unbelievable. We sat there, was having dinner, and it was like I just turned to Sarah and I was like, auction night. And just as I turned to her, she's on the phone looking at
the auction,
looking through the auction. She was like, I know, I've just realised I'm just scanning through it now. Auction started at 6. We've done no homework, and it's a fatal error, and it just going down there blindfolded. You've got to try and do a bit of homework on the old vehicle score.
Yeah, so we had to give it a bit of a miss last night, didn't we?
So it was like, oh no, leave it, because it could end up horribly wrong. I seem to be buying work at the minute. This is exactly why we wanted to go for pitch ready cars, because we didn't want to spend all the time. Well, I didn't want to spend all the time.
You're enjoying it though.
I don't mind. I enjoy it, right? But I don't want it all the time. I don't mind doing a few jobs. Don't want it every day. I don't. That's not what the incentive was. Okay, right. We have 2 batteries. One good one, one bad one. And then we've got the TOPDON wireless battery tester. So connect the negative to the negative, positive to the positive. Now this is the old battery. Now it looks like that battery is absolutely dead, so that was a poor example. Right, so this battery I just took off a Mini yesterday. Battery tester, battery test, enter. What one do we want? Regular, flooded. Cold cranking amps are, what's the cold cranking amps? 480. So let's set the cold cranking amps to 480. Enter. That's testing the battery. Right, so it's 16% health. It's saying replace, and it's also showing up illuminated bad. Right, so we'll try this on the new battery. So you simply just swap it over to the new one. Turns on. Do a battery test. Regular flooded. Cranking amps. The cranking amps on this are, cold cranking amps are 330. So set that down to 330. Enter. Testing. Good battery. That's only 79% health, 100% charge. So that is a good battery. Now there is some other tests that we can do with this. We can also do a cranking test, obviously we can't at the minute because it's not on the car, a charging test, and then you can review the data. Now I haven't actually got a vehicle that I can do with a cranking test at the minute, because with the Land Rover the battery's the other side of the car to the cranking, and I'm on my own. Even me TOPDON battery tester's nearly freezing up. Don't forget to put in this video, say I want to win, yeah?
Yeah.
I want to win, because we've hit over the 2,000 mark of subscribers, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. There's, on the last video we've had about 9,000 views and we've only got 2,000 some subscribers, so it takes 2 seconds, costs absolutely nothing. Just click the subscribe button and it does us a favour. It puts a message over to us that you like the content. Don't just like it, subscribe to it. That could be the new slogan.
Don't just like it, subscribe to it.
Yeah.
Quite catchy, isn't it?
I could do another tune to that, couldn't I?
No, you can't.
I think I could do this.
Oh dear.
And I'm not nodding my head for 11 seconds again either, forget that.
It wasn't.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't even say anything, don't even put it in the comments, right? This car has been sat, look at the roof, this car has been sat parked up for over a year under a tree. There's a dent in the quarter there, light's broken, and it's got a different colour boot lid on. Is it worth doing? Is it worth touching? That light's broke as well. It's probably not even worth doing, to be honest, but there's a few good bits on it. It's got leather interior in there, a few good bits on it. It's done 150,000 miles, so it hasn't got a lot left in it. So if it cleans up, it might be alright for a 995 to someone, do you know what I mean? Now I'm absolutely bladdering this in TFR. It's going to need a good couple of litres. I'm just going to put it on now, good soaking, then I'm going to just whiz up to the garage and see if it will clean up. Ted's still with us. Right, the header tank has turned up for the vet chat. I mean, we are clutching at straws with it because I noticed the water has gone down a little bit. It's gone down about 20 mil in the header tank, but it has stopped at that line. So is it leaking out of that line? But again, when we found the car, it was down to there, if we remember. So I'm kind of hoping that it's leaking out of the bottom of the sensor, but because also, as I must add, that little sensor inside, that little valve, was moving all around the place. It wasn't attached to the bottom of the sensor like it is in this one. It was just all over the show. So I'm kind of hoping that was broke. And the cap is a lot better fitting because the other, I think the seal's gone in the other cap. So there's another issue that's possible. I am clutching at straws, I know, but we won't know till we try it. For what it is, 22 quid. Got the seal for the rocker cover, get that done because it's just a little oil leak, but I don't want it, so I don't want an oil leak. That's got to be done. For what that takes as well, another hour and a half out of my life. So what? The Fiesta has cleaned up quite nice. I can quickly show you if you like. I might quickly show you now, shall I? See you in a sec. Right, so quickly, while Sarah's sorting out the design work on that, Fiesta is cleaned up pretty nice. Don't look at that, don't look at that. I think what we're going to do is, we was going to paint that and put a couple of lights on, but I think we might just go down the scrapyard and see if they've got a tailgate for 50 quid or something, do you know what I mean? And just do it right. The engine, I'll show you the invoices in a minute. The inside, look at that. That's cleaned up a gem, that has. That was absolutely filthy. It's got leather interior, it's got like iPlayer, whatever it is on the radio. Don't know what you call it, CarPlay is it? It's tidied up tidy. Look at the wheels on her. So, I think I might have sold the wheels. But, back in here, what a dreadful day today. Yeah. I was going to say something else. Oh, the invoice for the Fiesta for the work. Have we got that handy? Put you back down there if you can see me. There you are. So have a quick look at there's not a lot of service history with this. I don't know where it's gone to. It has been lost, but it has done 150,000 miles. But only a couple of months ago, it has had air filter, cabin filter, fuel filter, oil filter, timing belt kit with water pump, rocker gasket, sump pan kit, multi-rib belt, CV boot kit, rear shock, top strut mounting, new oil, and also new coolant. Ta-da! So it's had £787.67 worth of work done to that only a few months ago, and it's got MOT on it and a few other little bits of receipts and bobs. I don't know what these are saying. And that is it. I believe that is it. Is that going to conclude today's episode?
I think that may do.
Anything more for the minutes?
I haven't got anything to add of you.
That's it. So until next time.
Right, so we'll see you on the next one.